fresh snowfall in Jammu and Kashmir, causing temperatures across the higher reaches to plummet further. In the Kashmir Valley, temperatures have dipped well below freezing levels. Srinagar recorded a bone-chilling minus 6.6 degrees Celsius last night, while Pahalgam dropped to minus 7.8. Gulmarg wasn't far behind at minus 7.4 degrees and Kazigund registered minus 6.2 degrees. But as we speak of the dipping temperatures, ladies and gentlemen, here are some mesmerizing visuals of the extensive stretches of the valley being completely covered in the fresh white snow. This is in fact a drone visual that we bring to you which captures Bhaderwah region, beautifully covered with a fresh layer of snow right on Christmas Day. Now, another region that we take you to is the Dal Lake. In these current freezing temperatures, we see the lake which is otherwise thronging with colorful boats taking tourists around on a tour. It is completely frozen at this given point. Other regions include colder spot so far being Konibal in Pampore, hitting a frigid minus 8.5 degrees Celsius. Water supply lines have frozen and several water bodies are now covered with a thin layer of ice. Dal Lake, in fact, is not just a thin layer of ice. We see a rather thick layer of ice. These are visuals of Sonmarg that we bring to you with people enjoying the snow here. Different winter sport activities that we see tourists indulging themselves in. Zojila in Kashmir also recorded an astonishing low of minus 23 degrees Celsius, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, that is colder than parts of Antarctica. The harshest phase of winter known in the Jammu and Kashmir region is Chillai-Kalan, and it is currently underway, with the meteorological department predicting a further drop in temperatures by 2 to 3 degrees over just the next few days. And as the snow blankets the stunning landscapes of Jammu and Kashmir, residents brace for a more wintry conditions ahead. With that, ladies and gentlemen, let's cut across to our colleague Irfan Qureshi, who will bring us all the latest. Irfan, very good morning to you. Merry Christmas. And from what we can see behind you is a mesmerizing and breathtaking visuals. Please tell us, where exactly are you and what are the conditions there like?
See, exactly the way you said that it is, bone-chilling cold in Srinagar, especially across Jammu and Kashmir, as the upper reaches have received, a heavy snowfall days before. But the plains like this, I am right now in the Srinagar, and this is behind me, the Jalim, that is, a water body in Srinagar, and most of time, these water bodies are not frozen, but in early hours, these water bodies are also seen, freezing due to the temperature. Tonight, it was minus 7 in Srinagar. In Gulmarg, it was day before minus 7, minus 8. But now in Srinagar city, today it was minus 7 degrees Celsius. So you can imagine that it's a, shivering cold in Srinagar. And there is, as per the meteorology department, no prediction of major wet spell, and that will lead to the more cold in the plains like Srinagar and other parts of the Kashmir. But on the other hand, as you were mentioning, that tourists are really attracted to this weather condition, as hill resorts like Gulmarg, Sonmarg and Pahalgam are witnessing huge influx of tourists after it received snowfall, and tourists are enjoying, and that too ahead of Christmas and New Year. There are 100% bookings in Kashmir Valley, be it the hotels around the Dal Lake or in Gulmarg Pahalgam and Sonmarg, and there were huge celebrations. In fact, tonight in various parts of Kashmir, especially the tourist destination like Gulmarg and Pahalgam on eve of Christmas, and there are also huge number of tourist bookings for Kashmir ahead of New Year celebrations. Right now, I am here, and this time it's -2, and today during the night it was -7. If my camera person can show you some more visuals, you can see the houseboats behind me, and there is all a lull and a calm around here, because in morning hours people don't prefer to come out due to freezing cold, because doctors also have advised that not to venture in early hours, as it is minus, in Srinagar city, that minus is dipping down to -7 now. So people really have to take care of their health, as but this weather condition is not suitable for the elderly and people and the young children as well. So in Srinagar, it's beautiful as well. The weather is really liked by the tourists, and the huge influx of tourists. In fact, I can say record-breaking tourist influx is witnessed by Kashmir. But on the other hand, it's really giving tough times to the local inhabitants, as the water pipes are also, frozen. It has also affected the electric supply in the various parts of Kashmir, and like the LOC areas, if we talk about like Kupwara, Gurez, and you were talking about the Zojila, where it is -20, so you can imagine the plight of people over there. The weather on the one hand is a blessing for the tourists, but on the other hand it's a huge challenge for the local inhabitants as well.
Definitely, Irfan. In fact, we were just showing these visuals to our viewers, how on one hand we see tourists enjoying the snow-covered upper reaches in Sonmarg, but on the other hand, locals indeed, reeling under these effects of this extreme periods and harshest of winters that they have seen, what we know as Chillai-Kalan. But Irfan, coming back to you, let's also understand that from what we've learned from the meteorological department, the conditions can in fact worsen over the next couple of days, especially that is in this given week between Christmas to New Year's Eve. The temperatures may dip a little more in the valley, and some areas even have gone as much up to -23 degrees Celsius. That is not temperatures that we haven't even witnessed in Antarctica at this given point.
Exactly. See, the prediction from the meteorological department is that there will be no wet spell. That means there will be no rains or snowfall, in this week especially. If that could have happened, that could have helped out to streamline the further minus temperature in Kashmir. But that is not going to happen, and the weather will be dry, and that will really lead to the temperature dipping down in coming days. But it will be a bigger challenge for the local inhabitants in Kashmir Valley, and there is no prediction. In fact, in upper reaches as well, there is no prediction for snowfall.
Absolutely. Absolutely.